Hello. Today I'm going to present my research entitled Environmental Impacts of Modular versus Site-Built Residential Construction, a review of current practices. The construction industry has significant environmental impacts by consuming natural resources, emitting greenhouse gases, and generating waste. The residential sector has the largest share of construction in value and contributes significantly to GHG emissions. Therefore, lowering the environmental impacts of residential buildings deserves serious attention. Over the past decades, modular construction has gained popularity due to its advantages, such as lower cost, lower waste, higher productivity, faster construction time, and lower environmental impacts. This study is a preliminary study for developing a PhD dissertation. This research reviews the literature on the environmental impacts of modular homes and their comparison with equivalent site-built homes using the life cycle assessment approach. The goal is to identify the gaps in existing knowledge and develop a framework for LCA analysis of modular homes. Studies show that LCA is a great tool to measure the environmental impacts of buildings and identify the major elements that contribute to the impacts. Defining a scope and system boundary in LCA of buildings is one of the most substantial parts of analysis. The boundary of a full building's life cycle is cradle to cradle LCA. Review analysis show that there are only a few studies that compared modular with site-built homes regarding their environmental impacts. In addition, most of the studies use a process-based LCA approach within the cradle-to-gate scope, and embodied emission of the material is the phase that has been included in all the studies. Overall, modular homes have lower environmental impacts compared to site-built homes. Also, concrete and masonry materials had higher environmental impacts compared to steel and wood. Identification of gaps in this area shows that a few studies included transportation of construction crew to the factory and the construction site. And only one study used cradle to grave LCA included emissions due to building operations, maintenance, and end of life. In conclusion, the major gap is the lack of a comprehensive LCA framework to study the environmental impacts of modular homes. Hence, future research will be developing that framework. Thank you so much for listening.